This last reflection this week on our first love and returning, recapturing our first love is this whole idea of feeding your first love. I know that that's a little bizarre, but you what gets your attention, what gets life inside of you is what's fed. And if you don't feed it, if you're starving your first love, you can't expect for it to survive in this whole thing. So how do you feed your first love? Well, one, you need to spend time with the lover. You need to spend time with the God who loves you. You need to spend time. Maybe you need to start just being able to invest in that relationship, just as a relationship. You just talk to him. You just start talking to him all the time. You bring him every single thing that you're thinking. You just bring it to him. You just talk. You just converse. That's the idea that's what we see happening with Jesus. That's what that's imaged to us in the writings of David, that he's just saying pretty much everything that's going on in his heart, the frustrating things, the soaring praise and thanks, and everything in between. All of those things he is processing in his relationship with God. How would you do that? Well, for one, you open up the Bible. You open up, and I'm going to suggest that you open up the Gospel of John, or you open up one of the four Gospels, and you just say, Lord Jesus, would you help me to rediscover your love for me and my love for you? And you start reading the Gospels, and you start filling your life with truth. You start filling your life with a fresh vision of Jesus, and you are relating to him relationally, and you start talking with him. A third thing is maybe to find a good book. If I'm happy to recommend some books to you, but I'm stoking the fire of my own furnace of love for Jesus with a book called "Praying Like Monks, Living Like Fools" by, I think, is Kyle. Gosh, I can't remember exactly what his last name is, but I want to recommend that book for any of you that are interested. I just want to say, get a good prayer book. Get a good book that will sort of feed your prayer life and get you back on track, so that your love isn't something that's starving, that your love for Jesus is something that's thriving.